Okay.
Because you can't trespass us off public property.
Okay. Per the sheriff, we can because this is technically the county property.
Sir, this is the public's property.
Okay. Well, this is the county's property. So the LEC.
Okay. I want to ask you to double check this before you do this, because I want you to realize that
this is a violation.
This is a violation of our rights if you do this.
I'm not saying
if you don't have any legal reason to be here.
If you don't have a legal reason to be here.
I don't have to have a legal reason to walk down the sidewalk.
Correct. You can walk down the sidewalk.
Okay.
But to be here and.
Okay. If you're going to attempt to trespass us off public property, we're going to need to get Dakota on the phone, and we're going to need to get.
I'll get him on the phone
yep.
now, actually.
Because that's not going to work. Okay. And it really does show me that you guys are in cahoots with these guys. So.
And I just had the opposite conversation with Doug. So.
And when was this?
Friday.
On Friday?
Yeah. And he was trying to set up dialogue.
So, and I'm assuming these guys have come over to watch, right?
I don't know what they're doing.
They think something's going to happen here, but what they don't understand is that this is public property, sir. And this is Deputy Chafin?
Yes.
Chaffin? We haven't had any problem with Sheriff Department, and we haven't been bothering you guys.
I understand.
This is going to create a difference.
I understand this is technically our property, not LPD's property.
Okay, this is our property. This ground right here is public property, guys. It belongs to the county. It belongs to us. You can't trespass us off public property.
In that same words, that means you can just get in our county cars?
Negative.
Okay.
But that's not the same thing. You know it isn't. Come on. This is public property, guys. You can't trespass us off public property. So we'll get the attorney on the phone and let him.
Well, per the authority of the sheriff, that's what we're going on.
Well, the authority of the sheriff doesn't extend to kicking people off public property. You can't do that.
It's actually in violation of state statute.
Yeah. We know the law, guys. We've already researched all this to make sure we were good. We've consulted with attorneys. I guarantee you that if you do this, we're going to file.
We're getting this third hand, educating possible
I'm disappointed because I'm really disappointed. We hope that you guys were kind of hoping things would change here too.
I mean, I'm hoping things do change, but per the order of the sheriff, that's what we were told to do.
Okay.
You got that going?
Yeah.
So you're telling me we are being trespassed off of public property?
Being trespassed from the courthouse property, yes.
This is public property. You're aware of that, correct?
Yes, you can be on public property if you have a legal reason to be here. Okay. And if you don't have a legal reason to be here at the courthouse, then you don't need to be on the property. They're going to issue you a trespass warning per authority of the sheriff.
So are you asking me to leave?
I am.
And what's your name again?
Sergeant Chapman.
And who told you to give this order?
It's per authority of the sheriff.
Okay, so the sheriff told you to do this.
It's come down, yes.
Okay, who gave you the order?
Who gave me the order? I'm not exactly sure, but it's coming down from my supervisors up. My supervisors advised me if y'all were to come here.
Did Doug tell you this?
I did not talk to Doug. Now, if he told you different, I would speak with him about this.
This is going to create a problem for us. For us, between us. We had no problem with the sheriff until now.
We weren't auditing your department because we didn't see an issue. Now there's an issue.
Okay.
This is what you're doing right now is in violation of state
and before, we're going to need this in writing. So if you're going to issue a trespass, we need to be actually issued a trespass.
That's not how the county has done those things.
Okay.
Anytime we have issued a trespass warning, we don't do it in writing.
I think I'm ready.
If you
I think I'm okay with going to jail over this.
I'm sure we can get it in writing.
So.
If that's what it takes, and y'all would like it in writing, we can do that.
Okay.
You go ahead and put it in writing. Yeah.
That's what y'all would like?
Yep.
I won't be able to get that for you tonight.
You can cite us right now if you want. Write a ticket.
I'm not going to write a ticket for trespassing.
Okay. Well, we're not leaving. What are you going to do then?
You know, here's the deal. We give a trespass warning first.
Okay,
Then
well,
you come back, and then that's when it becomes a
here,
violation.
I've been warned. Can we all agree that I'm on a public sidewalk here?
What's that?
I'm on a public sidewalk, correct? Is that correct? Okay, I am on a public sidewalk. I've been warned not to trespass. And I'm back. I'm back, sir. Can you go ahead and issue me a citation? Then your order's nothing. I'm not trying to create a problem.
Here, I'm sorry.
I'm not creating a problem with.
Tonight,
I'm not trying to create a problem with you, sir. I'm not trying to create a problem with you, sir. But what you're doing is wrong.
State statute.
And if you don't realize that,
That-
if you're going to issue a trespass, then let's write a ticket.
My supervisor,
We don't write tickets for trespassing. County don't
we
do
were
that.
told
This
that
isn't
if y'all
city.
come back to issue a trespass warning for.
We got a smiley over here. You think this is funny?
And that's what we're doing. If you would like us to do it,
Enjoying yourselves, guys.
then
It's not going to work because you can't trespass people off public property. I've already begged him to write me a citation and he won't. We need change here, guys. These tactics aren't going to work. We're not going away, and we're not going to be trespassed out of here. This is our police station. This is our parking lot. This belongs to the public. I cannot believe the Douglas County Sheriff wants a conflict with us.
Get up in dialogue with the Lawrence Police Department to try to resolve the problems that your guys' department weeded out.
right.
And so now we come here and we're issued a trespass, so now there's a bigger issue.
But if you want a dialogue, then I suggest that you would contact the sheriff himself.
It's not with your department. I don't need a.
And the only way we can
There wasn't an
get
issue
dialogue
your
with these
department.
guys is tactics like this because they won't talk to us.
It's with the LPD. It has nothing to do with your department. And that's why you've never seen me at your scenes videoing you
Right.
and focusing on you and
We,
going to
we've
audit
never
your
had.
jail.
We've yet to have a problem with either one of you.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
That's why
So
when you did that to us, that's why it caught me off guard.
That's perfectly fair. Okay, and I don't blame you for being upset or for
okay.
saying anything like that.
Well, I'll say we'll be back tomorrow night, and we'll be prepared to be issued a citation.
Okay.
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 And then
You guys realize what you did tonight is against state statute. You cannot trespass us from public property.
Just know that we'll be back tomorrow night.
well, we have many people that are trespass warning from the courthouse itself because they cause problems.
We're not inside the courthouse, and we're not out here causing problems. This is a First Amendment protected
This is First
activity.
Amendment protected activity.
We are not
This has been
causing
held up
problems.
in the Fifth Circuit.
No, I'm not
Just
arguing
recently.
that.
We have not interfered with a single scene. We have not interfered with a single officer performing their duties. We've actually had some pretty productive conversations with a few people,
Right.
a couple conflicts with a couple headstrong sergeants. But this right now, this isn't good, guys, because this is going to create a problem with the sheriff's department, and it's going to bring focus on you guys. You
We
can't
understand.
trespass off public property. You can't do it.
It's against state statute. This has already been upheld.
You can't trespass me off the sidewalk. You can't trespass me off this parking lot. If you could, you would be issuing the citation or you would be putting me in handcuffs. And if you choose to do either one of those, I would willingly comply with either one.
Right.
But I think if we want to get that dialogue, and you said you wanted something in writing, I think that's absolutely fair. And that, but we can't necessarily produce that from.
Well, I only want it in writing so I can give it to the lawyer as proof that you guys are violating our rights.
Okay.
Okay. And that's something that would come from the sheriff. not
Okay,
us.
And that's something we can get a hold of and work on getting to you.
then we'll await that and we'll be back tomorrow night expecting the citation.
Okay.
Okay.
Have a good night, guys.
All right. Thank you.
I'm not leaving. Can you believe that?
That was set up.
I'm not leaving. That was a distraction. I need to get in the truck and get the other camera. This one's almost dead.